my country, the people around me, I'm loyal to my king. I love Malaysia, but the people around me, they abandoned me, except my only friend Gobinathan. His support, emotional support. So I said, if I can go through this, how many millions are suffering today in Malaysia around the world, especially
especially men as well. I think that's the big problem, because I was watching something online the other day and of this content creator on TikTok. I forget his name, but his persona is pretty much like the Andrew Tate of Malaysia. And he sort of said, men have to accept the fact that nobody cares when you are down. No one cares. When it comes to men, we are supposed to take it on our own shoulders, and we are supposed to be this warriors that nothing can phase us, like Spartans. We can't cry, right? And I think that's very damaging. That is why I wanted to do this, because I was of the mentality before that, hey, depression, come on, just suck it up. Because I come from that. That's my generation, right? It's not a fault. That's how I was raised. As a boy, you don't cry. They always say, hey, come on, men don't cry. I think today's world, the amount of noise, the amount of challenges, the amount of stress that an individual takes is not like what it was in the 60s or 70s or even before that.
That's right.
Even don't talk about anything. Even if you on the way to work or on your weekends or whatever, your phone is still buzzing with messages from work and all that kind of stuff. So it's like as if somebody is constantly there tapping you on the shoulder. Hey, answer this, answer this.
True.
And that can lead to a lot of it's the brain at the end of the day is like any muscle, and if you put too much of pressure on it, it will fall if it's not ready to lift that.
I think asking for help, Anthony Robbins say, is a sign of strength because you refuse to give up. See, we men, let's put it, gender is created by society. Hunter-gatherers. Our ancestors, the hunter-gatherers, they never had stress like us. Today, we want more, and fear of missing out. And so what is depression? Depression is cumulative stress and anxiety due to a problem he tried to fight. Finally, he tried to fight, he collapsed. He cannot fight. It's something like that. If there's a problem, this is you. You always have messages coming in psychologically, like you say, positive or negative. It hits you, positive, negative. But more negative messages coming, environmental, society. But what happened when the pressure is directly on you? Basically, life events. Life events can lead to depression, loss of loved one, loss of income. My case was our loss for income. Then it hits you non-stop. You think about it. People always say, don't think about it. No. We use the positive, toxic positivity, which is very wrong. Because I'm a father, the brain is sending messages. He says, no income, you got 5, you keep to pay money. So automatically you think you're a man, you don't know what to do. So what happened? The pain starts to go inside, the panic attack. So what happened? Depression, he tried to fight. It becomes 24/7. That's why usually they commit suicide. They're 24/7. So the person is already frozen. So the panic attack goes in. If you don't help him, he will commit suicide. That's why when you treat depression, you need to take care of the brain, because certain chemicals are affected. Depression happened because unrelenting pressure and no support came. The man collapsed. We need to help him. I think we cannot say anymore today, take it like a man. The problem today, society, they talk. You see, who is the next billionaire? Can you see the Ali Muthu Ahok? Today they are the number 1 millionaire. So you see Johnny Boy down there, he invested 2 million. Today, out of nowhere, he's a millionaire. But we are talking about millionaire, the next billionaire. What about people who have fallen down? Help them to come up. That's what we want, because in life is suffering, we're going to help. So if society start thinking like that you're a man, come up, because that person, number one, lack empathy and sympathy. I noticed. If you don't help someone, you can also fall into difficulty. It's okay to ask for help. That's why I'm here with you. It's okay to talk about this, because let me tell you how painful is depression. The pain is so real, it can also damage your body. And today there is no full recovery from depression. There is no cure. You just have to manage it. I'm worried if there's another pandemic, what I do. I'm worried about, I have to live with this all my life, because it was so traumatic for me. The reason I wrote the book, inspired by my friend, is that for my daughter and also the people outside there, is that don't give up. There's always a way. And science is the way. Science is the way. There are medication, there is support. But in the first step, we must know what is the underlying cause that person went through depression. If any family member is going through a life event, loss, divorce, separation, OKU, sickness, or some other issues, we really need to stop. The person maybe try to fight, but we cannot say it's a problem, it's not my problem. When you start saying it's not my problem, why you want evil to flourish when good men don't say anything?
Yes.
We cannot be a bystander. That's why when I called you, immediately you called me for an interview within 2 days because you care. I thought with many people, and I realized that I think I want to share this message, and with many episodes down the road, you will hear from me, and of course you're going to invite other guests to come in on board to hear what is this all about. And there's so much to discuss with you, Vinod, and I tell you, and I hope everyone listening will stay glued, because this is a real thing. It's a life and death situation. Untreated depression leads to suicide. I was there.